Hello and welcome to Area Fellowships. Thank you for your commitment to the Lord, expressed to those who live near you and who also worship at First Baptist Church San Antonio. A lot has happened in our church since we met last November. A church isn't a static thing, it's a family. And like any family, we have deaths and births and marriages, moments when the Lord comes near us, moments when we race back to Him as our solid rock. The past 4 months have been like that for us at First Baptist. Maybe you've heard the news that First Baptist Church San Antonio is beginning a process to identify and call the next lead pastor for our fellowship. No, Holly and I are not going anywhere, not that we know of anyway. But over the past few months, the Lord has given me a deep conviction that it's time to begin the process so that in 3 or 4 years, when it comes time for me to retire, we will be ready. In the next weeks, the church will select a search committee to prayerfully identify and call that new leader to our church. Hopefully, the new pastor and I can have 1 or 2 years to overlap together. He can learn from me. We can all learn from him. So tonight, I want to ask you to think about that important moment when a church calls a new leader. In Deuteronomy 31, the Bible says, "So Moses went and spoke these words to all Israel. And he said to them, I am 120 years old today. I'm no longer able to come and go. And the Lord has said to me, you shall not cross the Jordan. Joshua is the one who will cross ahead of you, just as the Lord has spoken." Okay, I'm not Moses and I'm not 120 years old. But at some point, and for everyone, the time comes when the energy available and energy required are not the same. So what do? Well, the answer is we trust the Lord to call a new leader for His people. In verses 7 and 8 in the same chapter, Moses calls to Joshua and says to him in the sight of all Israel, "Be strong and courageous, for you shall go with this people into the land in which the Lord has sworn to their fathers to give them, and to you, and to give it to you as an inheritance. And the Lord is the one who goes ahead of you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or forsake you." That's the dream, isn't it? A new leader is encouraged by the old leader, filled with faith in the unchanging God and the way He will lead His people. The story ends in Deuteronomy 34. "So the sons of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab for 30 days. And then the days of weeping and mourning were over. Joshua the son of Nun was filled with the spirit of wisdom. Moses laid his hands on him, and the sons of Israel listened to him as they had listened to Moses." So let's talk about that tonight.